What is up, my boners? This is MrITryHard here, the nastiest commentator in all of motherfucking YouTube. How you guys been doing? I've been doing motherfucking fantastic, and today we have a gameplay of domination on the map Slums for you guys. Hope you enjoy this gameplay, and of course, as always, it's Sunday, and that means it's Vagina Chronicles Day, which also means we have K-pop, the finest vagina in all the land. Kelly, K-pop, how you doing?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here with another Vagina Chronicles, a fantastic topic for today. I hope you're stoked because we're all stoked.
We had a great topic, like we were just like debating, like we gotta hit that record button because we need to talk about this and actually make a video, because we were talking about virginity and how it like changes importance through time, I guess. And like right now it's come to a time where like we feel like it's really important, and at least like personally I think that's bullshit. I think it should just be out there. I think it should just like not be anywhere close to as important as it is right now, because people like tend to hold off, and they tend to just like, I don't know, put so much importance on that and so much, I don't know, shit, and it just like ends up being way too much and just way too crazy, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, like you said, it changes through points of time. Sexuality does. Like, let's go back to Roman times. Like, those people were having orgies, they were having all kinds of sex with men, with women, with children, which is disgusting by our standards, but back then it was like normal for like a man to have sex with a younger boy.
Yep.
And then you have the Victorian age where everyone's so sexually oppressed, like it's just like you don't talk about it. Or like women at least were very sexually oppressed at that time.
Even closer to home, we were talking just earlier about like the hippie days, like back in the 60s, where people were just having loads of sex. It was just okay. It wasn't a big deal. It was fine for like right now, like women are seen as sluts if they go and like sleep around and have multiple relationships, and guys are seen as studs and whatnot. But like back then, it was just, you know, freedom of doing whatever the fuck you want to do, right? Like if you want to go and have sex tonight with somebody, then by all means go do that. Go have, like, as long as you're, and we're not like, you know, pushing the fact that, you know, just have open sex and it's fine, but like as long as it's safe. I mean, personally, as long as you're taking the necessary precautions to make sure that you're not gonna get an STD or whatever else you can get out of the fucking man's penis, then ladies, like, I don't have a problem with you going and sleeping with people. It's fine. It's fun. I know personally, like for me, like when I have a good sexual relationship, I feel happy. I feel better about myself. I feel upbeat. I feel like I want to like do more stuff, you know. It's just what it is for me. It's like a picker-upper, you know?
Yeah, and you know, that idea that women who have sex, like let's say there's a single woman out there and she's going to clubs, she's having sex with men, she's just, you know, she's having fun. I think the idea that she's a whore or a slut, and then, you know, say she was a guy, she'd be a player and it wouldn't be looked at as bad. I think those ideals are slowly changing right now. I think people are more open to women being sexually active with whoever the fuck they want. It's just, it's a slow process, I guess. That culture is changing.
I'm gonna push a small barrier here, and I may be wrong, but I'm gonna ask you this, Kelly. Do you think the fact that like women are being more open-minded about having more sex with different people, does that have anything to do with the power that they have and the equality that they're striving to have, you know, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to everything else in life?
Yeah, I think there's like a big connection there. I think the more equal people are, the more that we're gonna all act the same. If that makes sense. Like,
I think you're right. I feel like once we reach perfect, like, I'm not even sure this is gonna be possible and ever gonna be achieved, but I feel like once we hit perfect equilibrium, like perfect equality between men and women, where everything is equal, jobs are the same, salary is the same, the house labor, the jobs, everything is just all the same. Once we reach that, then I feel like women are going to be much more open-minded, much more open to acting like, I don't want to say acting like boys or guys, because that's not really the case, but they kind of like that.
Their human instincts will kick in, like they're, you know, sex is natural, and I don't think there's a reason that it should be oppressed. Like, we're humans, we're basically animals, and sometimes that drive kicks in.
There's a reason why women, like, I hear a lot of guys, or I get a lot of YouTube PMs of people saying, oh, you know, my girlfriend doesn't want sex as much as I do, or I'm always horny and my girl's not, what do I do, or how do I get my girl to want sex more? And I feel like that happens a lot in relationships. I think we've all been a part of that, but I feel like that whole problem isn't because the women don't want it. I really think it's because the women don't think it's okay for them to want it as much as guys do. Because if they do, if they're as open as guys, then they're just seen as sluts, right?
Yeah, I think some women have that issue, definitely. And I mean, the guys can always work on trying to seduce her more. Like, women are different. Like, guys are much more easier to, like, I'm just gonna say seduce. Like,
oh, yeah.
It's so much easier.
Snap your fingers, girl.
Women are like, you need to, like, let the car run for a little while before you go for it.
You need to prep the engine a little bit.
Yeah, you need to prep the engine. And that's hormones, though. It's like how our bodies work. It's nothing against women or anything. It's just bodies are built differently, and we need to let this motor run.
But you're totally right. But I feel like as a pro tip, though, you know, if you were to treat your girl right, treat her equally and fair and be open-minded, I think there's a greater possibility of her, you know,
being a sexual deviant.
Exactly. I mean, Kelly, I'm gonna stop you right there because you say deviant. I feel like I think it's perfectly fine. Like,
I know, I'm joking.
I know. Like, it's like girls out there. You know, it's okay for you to want to fuck a guy. It's okay for you to go out there and get the D. You know, it's fine. No matter how much society tries to like shit you down and like just bring you all the way down and just be like, no, don't have sex, it's not proper, you know, just as long as you're, you know, being careful about the condoms, being careful about the STDs, being careful about all that stuff, making sure your guy's clean, making sure you're clean.
That's another issue
what
I want to talk about. So, like, sexual education, at least in the United States, it's kind of poor. I know the high school I went to is pretty good, and for the most part they told us, like, you know, if you are going to have sex, be safe about it. But they also did push abstinence. They said, this is the best method. Don't have sex. And it's like, why don't you teach people about sex instead of just saying don't have sex? Because that's not the right way to approach it. You know, that's why teens are getting pregnant, because
Kelly?
you're not teaching them the right things.
Do you think sexual education in, I guess, North America is primarily fear-based? And they're just going out,
I think
yeah,
for
they're
the
just
most
like,
part, yes, it is. In most
they want to
schools,
scare you into abstinence, right? They want to scare you into not doing
this is a
shit.
picture of herpes. If you have sex, you will get this, and then you will die. Like in
It's
Mean
fear-based.
Girls, like
It's
they
like-
show it.
It's
Just
like media.
that.
It's like media. They're like, oh, you know, don't go outside, you can get killed, get by this alarm system, you know, all that fear-based shit, and they do that constantly to like scare you into, you know, doing what they want you to do, which is, you know, abstinence. Wow, I can't say it. Abstinence in this case, and,
Which is so wrong. Like
yes.
just tell people, like, look, if you don't want to have sex, don't have sex. If you just can't stop yourself and you want to enjoy sex, this is how you do it. Use condoms, or, you know, if you're with a partner who you know doesn't have any STDs, and you've done, like, explain about testing and shit and all that shit. Whatever. I said shit way too much, but, you know, explain birth control, explain, like, all the contraceptive methods. Probably not the pull-out method. I don't know why sex. I don't think sex education should probably teach that one.
Pull-out method's the
if
best.
If you tell teens, like, oh, you can just pull out, then they might all do that. And
pull-out method works all the time. It's flawless. You're fine.
Yeah, so they should probably be like, you can try that, but it's not foolproof. Like,
It's an expert.
Get pregnant, so just,
It's an expert method. It takes a lot of skill and practice. You may not want to start it right off the bat, but once you get used to it, the pull-out method works just fine.
Or you know what they could do? They could be like, once you're in a meaningful relationship where you wouldn't mind being with this person, or you wouldn't mind having kids with them, then maybe you can do that.
All right. I wonder how efficient people's pull-out methods are. If they're like, oh, I'm trying to pull out, and then they just fail, and then they just, you know.
I want to say I read something about it. It was like 80% effective. But
80% effective?
Yeah, I don't know how those statistics are. Like, maybe, you know, a few of those guys accidentally left it in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if like the 20% non-effective is you being an idiot and not pulling it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like condoms. They say they're like 99 point something percent. No, not condoms, but the pill. You know, the fucking pregnancy pill.
Yeah, I know. And it's like that 0.1%. Like,
is
bitches
you
that
forgetting
didn't take it.
Yeah, is you forgetting to take the pill. It works 100% of the time unless you fucking forget to take it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, we're done. We're way past time here. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed Kelly's commentary or Kelly's participation on this video, she's linked down below for you guys. Go check her out. Her channel is right there. And of course, if you like this video, please make sure to support it by hitting just my motherfucking pants button. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been MrITryHard and K-pop. Bye. Bye.
And bye.
Oh my god, it's this time's post-show. I hope you guys enjoyed the video enough to hit the just my motherfucking pants button. Support the video. Become a boner if you're not already. Hit that subscribe button bottom right-hand corner. Thank you, Kelly, for coming on. Video is on the screen right now. If you missed it, it was yesterday's video. It's Saturday Q&A, and I answer questions such as, MrITryHard, would you suck a penis for $100,000? And what's your favorite sex position and all that good stuff? So anyways, if you guys want to go watch that, link on the screen right now. Every other link that you see on the screen is also linked down below in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed MrITryHard. Bye. Bye. And of course, penis.